En acá, yo pensé que era
Yeah, have you heard the song?
The song? All right, let's get started, everybody. Here we go. I should say chapter 3. Sorry. Chapter 3 review. How many secondary bronchi are found on the right side? A little bit of a tough one here. Oh, very good. Majority got that right. There are 3 on the right side. Very good. Excellent. All right, John, starting off strong at number 1.
I need that strong
Daddy.
base.
Okay.
What is C referring to? Very good, the carina.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Emily knocked John way down. Okay. Oh, like Big Daddy and Jay. He says he's not going to miss a single one today. We shall see. You got time, we're just starting. What's the name of the bifurcation found in the most inferior portion of the trachea? You should know because you just labeled it.
What's the hint?
The carina, correct.
What is the
It's 1815.
What's the hint?
This is the bottom. Oh, we all got that one.
Very good.
I'm like read the question 3 times.
Emily's on fire, but Big Daddy takes first place. Or is it BG Daddy? What is C pointing to? That is an hilar
Oh.
region.
That wasn't a very good quality.
So hilar region, guys, this region right here where I'm putting my cursor. Heart shadow is going to be all this down here.
Where's the
Hilar-
aorta in that picture?
Aorta you can't really see in this picture, but it's typically going up like this.
What's B?
This B, that's just part of the lung.
Dang.
It's like air.
Yeah.
How the mighty have fallen.
Already missed one?
Already? That was hard.
Emily takes number 1 again.
Me and my throwaway account.
We make it an expiration. How does the diaphragm move?
Sideways.
No, it doesn't move.
Oh, you're right. It doesn't move. You're right.
So it doesn't move?
Hey, I said it was sideways, but
He doesn't
It's going to be up. Up, because how does air leave the body? The muscles push the air out, so it curves upward.
I said sideways.
An LPO position will elongate which lung? The left lung, LPO, left posterior obliques on the left side's down. For those obliques, we're elongating the left side of the side that is down. That's a part, everyone has the most trouble with those obliques. Like I said, we'll review it in the class day again on that.
Yes, sir.
Was that you?
No, really.
John Money Sign? John's Money Sign?
so you saw me make that choice and you didn't say
As
anything.
long as the right, true or false? Length, not diameter. That's true. We're talking about length, not diameter. So one has a larger diameter, one has a larger length.
It's twice.
It's twice.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Maybe it is
Yeah.
long.
Also, the
Maybe
right
it
is
is
wide
twice
and
as
the
long.
left is
The
long.
right's wider in diameter, but not longer.
Remember the
I got a little
stomach,
tricky on that
the
one.
stomach sits there.
Yeah, a little bit too much.
What angulation is used for an AP semiaxial projection? We'll talk about this today. It's your alternative to a lordotic. Remember, it cannot stand. 10 to 15 degrees cephalic. Remember, this is done when the patient cannot stand for a normal lordotic. AP semiaxial. Candy takes number 1. An exposure for a lateral upper airway must be made on what? Inspiration, very good. Inspiration, to fill up the trachea with air.
Johnson, come up.
What position is this?
Oh,
Put your side is down. There's a right lateral EQ. There's the right side is down,
you may answer.
left
That's the
side
first
is
time
up.
I was just
Yeah.
literally couldn't even
Yes.
Okay, so you would have to.
didn't even register at the time what was going. I was just looking at the picture.
Right. The RAO position would elongate which lung?
You have 2 devices, so you'll get at least one of them right.
True.
The left lung, much better. The left lung, side that is up.
So the anterior.
The right anterior and left anterior wall. So elongate the opposite side.
See.
What projection is demonstrated in the radiograph below?
Oh,
Careful, look closely.
no. You gotta look at everything, huh?
A little tricky on this one.
Clavicles up.
Lordotic, y'all see why?
Yeah.
Clavicles up, so
Look
the
at the
top of the
clavicles.
lungs.
I hate people because you
They're
gotta
above the ACs and very horizontal. It's a lordotic chest.
That was the first thing I looked at. Check it out, man.
I gotta get a little more challenging. Y'all did too well in the last Cahoots. The middle layer of the pleura is what? Answers in the question,
That's all you have to say.
but it's not yellow.
Dang, what? Lost those points.
Pleural cavity, something in the middle is an open space, therefore it's a cavity, like a cave, cavity. The middle area of the pleural will be that pleural cavity, the area within. Rhea or Ray takes number 1. What landmark of the sternum may be used to position for an AP chest? The jugular notch, 3 inches below the jugular notch. Question mark. The mystery contestant. What is the alternative position used when a patient cannot stand for an AP lordotic chest? Yeah, we're gonna practice that actually,
Can you
yes.
go back to the questions?
Yes, you can flag questions and go back and forth. We always practice flagging stuff you don't know and do everything you know first.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Because you'll burn yourself out on a question you don't know.
And then I group them. If that's for this or something like that.
Alright, how is rotation checked for a lateral chest? It's about looking at the image. We're gonna look at the posterior ribs. Posterior ribs, to make sure they're not curved and rotated with the two fingers or the two fingers method. Posterior ribs. Clavicles, we're gonna check on their AP and PA projections.
Oh, that
I
Yes.
thought it was the scapulae. I thought it was the scapulae that
Not
you
for
checked.
rotation. We just want them out of the way.
You just,
Posterior ribs for lateral chest. Candy takes number one. What position is this? RAO, very good. Right anterior oblique, because the right anterior surface is touching the IR.
And which one was elongated?
Y'all tell me, which one's elongated in this position?
Don't know.
Still is the left.
the right
left.
side, yeah.
Because for your PA obliques, you're gonna elongate the side that is up.
So whatever's closer to the tube is elongated.
What's up?
Whatever's closest to the tube
No, it's away from it.
Or it's close to the two?
is elongated.
I mean, I guess you could say it that way, yeah. Side up.
Yeah.
Alright. Which body habitus is considered extreme? I thought y'all were done with those.
Extreme.
What's considered extreme versus normal? There's two extremes and two normals.
So there's two right answers.
Oh, there's only one answer on those. One's made up.
Oh,
Asthenic, which is extremely skinny. What's the opposite? Hypersthenic, which is very wide. Your hyposthenic and your sthenic are considered normals. Asthenic and hypersthenic are your extremes. Oblique is just a position.
So aesthetic is the most extreme though.
Not necessarily hypersthenic can be extreme as well, in the other direction. Super skinny versus super wide. Alright, last few questions here. A DQ position will demonstrate what?
Neurons.
Oh, it's the mucus.
Free air.
Yeah, we all got that right.
Thank God no one chose green. I would have some questions. Alright. How many ribs must be present on a PA chest to be acceptable?
Talking to me?
Very good, Tim. We all got that one too. Do not ever forget that question that will be on your registry. That's one of those guaranteed questions right there.
Is it the same for pediatrics?
Yes.
Okay.
What anatomy covers the trachea when swallowing to prevent debris from entering the trachea?
Outside.
Apex. No, it's not the apex.
Glottis, epiglottis. You actually swallow down the esophagus. Apex is going to be the top of your lung. Candy holding strong here. What topographic landmark is used for a PA chest? T7, which is center 2. Very good. C4 is going to be for your airway. Which of the four is not a division of the respiratory system? transverse colon, very good. If you're breathing through your colon, might get that checked out. Listerine, you can buy that at the store, it'll help out. Bad for that, so.
Sit next to me.
Don't sit next to me either. Check out a really gross story about that. I'll say that later. No, I'm gonna say that for after the chapter, next chapter.
No.
Really nasty conditions in the gland. What must be above the apices for a proper lordotic position?
That'll be the start.
The clavicles.
It's gotta be the start.
Clavicles. Alright, the last one. Last one, here we go. The pathology referring to fluid in the lungs is.
I clicked the wrong
Oh my god.
Pleural effusion. Pneumothorax would be air in the chest wall. Pleural effusion is going to be fluid in the lungs. Tuberculosis is a bacterial infection. Word there. So make sure you look over those pathologies as well, guys. Make sure you know how to define those. All right, so for third place we have whoever that is. Question marks. Second place we have Rhea. And in number one we have Andy. So who's question marks? Angelica. Who was Rhea or Rhea? Is it Rhea? Ray. And then for Candy, who was Candy? All right.
See, I got 22 out of 25, but somebody was faster.
Jay, what happened?